Student faces challenges, but one senior defensive lineman was pushing himself in ways that truly stand out. He committed to 2 big roles on campus, and at one point this year, it almost became too much. Tonight, here's how it all worked out.
At New Caney High School, afternoons in the fall sound like a collision of football pads and percussion. Through it all, senior Jayden Foster finds his own kind of harmony. Jayden is what you might call a two-way player, though his shift isn't from his starting defensive line position to offense. It's from football to fortissimo.
It seems like a lot, but you must really love both. Is that what it comes down to?
Yes, sir. I love doing what I do and really just trying to make the most out of my high school years.
On game nights, he spends the first half in the trenches and halftime in the spotlight. Not playing in the band, but leading it as a drum major.
Is that really unique?
It is. We have, I don't believe, ever had a leadership person just because of the the amount of time it takes.
That kind of commitment doesn't come without sacrifice. And this year, the load almost became too heavy. Jayden thought he'd have to give up football.
I didn't want to, but there were moments where I definitely did want to.
And now I'm going to tell a little story about him. He came to me after spring. He said, "Coach, I think I'm going to have to quit." I said, "Why you got to quit?"
Enter head football coach and problem solver Sheldon Benight in his first season at New Caney.
So I said, "That's not a problem. We'll practice and we'll get your practice done and you can go to band practice." He just kind of looked at me all crazy and said, "Okay." And we worked it out.
Now, a typical day for Jayden meant tackling one challenge.
He's got such a high energy level.
And then running to the next.
It's evident that his level of dedication is extremely high on our end.
But practice is nothing compared to game night. After directing the band at halftime, Jayden bolts off the podium, grabs his helmet, and sprints back to the locker room before the second half kickoff.
Do you ever say, how am I getting all of this done?
Oh yes, for sure. I definitely think to myself, how am I still doing this?
But keeping that rhythm going took more than effort. It takes someone willing to help.
I'd hate to try to punish a kid for wanting to do more. I'm proud of him for what he does, the work ethic that he has, and leadership skills that he helps us with.
So when the pads collide and the drums begin to roll, Jayden Foster is right where he belongs. Within the game that drives him and the music that moves him.
And Jayden told me October was extremely difficult as he had band competitions every single weekend. So here's what we're talking. Football game on Friday, up early Saturday morning for band. So much for rest and recovery.